Good morning. So welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 11 of wellness. And we're going to talk about taking a slightly cooler shower. So stress is really important in our lives if it's within the zone of what we can manage. So a slightly cooler shower means that your body engages a little bit stressfully. It goes, ooh, it's a little bit cold. And then you settle. So you get used to managing stress. Whereas if you're always warm or never outside of your comfort zone, it's actually, you can become weaker in your comfort zone. So slightly stressing yourself within a healthy range is really important. And so it helps you become more resilient. It can really bring you into your body, helps you feel things. It's amazing. So when I'm having my shower, I don't go "Ooh," all the way to the end. I just do like halfway. And I go, oh yes, I can feel that. It's slightly cooler. Oh, it's very nice. So try it out. Today it's side body and neck. So we're going to need a chair or something to sit on, or if you're comfortable sitting on the floor, then that's amazing. So come, stand on your mat. So great, standing on your mat. So you're going to actually stand on near the wall. Sorry. So bring your wall or your stick to the left-hand side of you, and then bring your 2 feet together. So maybe 2 feet out from the wall, and my hand is on the wall. My elbow is bent, okay? So pull your right elbow down, and then reach your right hand over until you touch the wall, or just reach over towards the left. Down. So my feet are really close, okay? Over. And just hear it. Hear the creaky groany. Over, and down, and over. Come to the other side. So right hand on the wall, elbow is bent. Pull your elbow down on the left, and then over on the right. Down, over. And as you do this, can you feel that your waist is being lengthened, but also the deep, not only your shoulder, but the inner part of your ribs. So can you track your ribs as they travel up through underneath your shoulder? And can you feel that your neck is also side bending? And that your head is in alignment with your body and your neck is side bending. Nice. Wall to the left, stand a little bit more away. So now my arm is straight, okay? And my feet are slightly further apart. So now that maybe there's 6 inches between my feet and my arm is straight and on the wall. Pull your right elbow down and then lean your hips away from the wall and try and touch the wall. You're probably not going to get there, but just kind of have a sense of that reaching. And now that our feet are apart, there's more pelvic movement available. Just feel that. Can you track the deep of your ribs? Can you feel that your neck is in alignment with your spine? Can you get a sense of the squeezing of the left side as you lengthen into the right? Next time you go, find a place that isn't the end of your range. So maybe halfway into your range. And pause. So push down into your 2 feet a little bit more. Really engaging into that right leg and lengthening through the right side. Nice. Other side. So have your arms straight on the right. Feet are a little bit apart, maybe 6 inches between your feet. And then side bend to the right. Try and touch the wall. Pull your elbow down. And your pelvis is rocking left to right as you do this. There's a sense of, before, when your feet are together, you can't really rock your pelvis. You are a mermaid. Nice. Next time you go, you're going to travel halfway or 3/4 of the way into your range, not the end of your range. And just pause. Feel that your neck is lengthening, that there's a connection all the way through your rib cage. Nice. And come back to center. Nice. So, wall to the left, elbow is bent again. And now cross your right foot across the front of your left leg. And then reach your right arm over. And then just feel that. How does that increase, or what happens in the pelvis as you do this? Nice. Keeping your hand on the wall, bring your right knee up to your right elbow. Pause. Nice. Foot over, lean towards the wall, and then bring your knee up. Pause. Nice. One last time. Foot over, lean towards the wall, foot up, pause. Stand really firmly down into your standing legs. Squeeze your bum a little bit more, like you're trying to open the front of your hip. Get taller, shoulders are wide. Nice. Change. Wall to your right. Cross your left foot across the front. And then reach towards the wall. This is the pose that I did for Shine. Shine, was that like November 2021? No, February 2021 maybe. I was standing on a rock. Draw your left knee up, bring it to your elbow, pause. And then across, lean towards the wall. And then bring your knee up and pause. Just really anchor your knee to your elbow. Standing tall, push down into that standing leg a little bit more. Feel that the front of your hip is opening. I really like this stick stuff. Nice. Both feet to the floor, get rid of your stick. So you're just going to roll up and down along the spine. So start by bending your knees, rolling forward. So yesterday we did a lot of rolling forward and backwards with our legs in different positions. So we're not going to do that today because we're never doing the same thing every single day, because then we wear things out. I'm just rolling up and down and I'll explain this concept. So for a practice of, if let's say, for example, we were competitive yogis and we were going to the Olympics of yoga, we would have to be really pushing into and really deepening and really heavy loading in our practice. But that's not a practice for the long term of your life. That's like something you do for a month or a year. And then there is longevity practice. And that's what we're practicing, is longevity practice. So longevity practice is that this is stuff that you will be doing for the next 20 years. And isn't that amazing? And so the 20-year practice, the philosophy behind it is do no harm. Always be moving forward. So do no harm and always be moving forward means that you always turn up how you are. If that is lying on the floor, then amazing. Do no harm is you adapt always because you want to turn up again tomorrow. So if you work too hard into your shoulder and suddenly you can't do your yoga the next day, then that's not a practice for longevity. One more time. Practice for longevity is adapting to how and who you are today so that you can turn up again tomorrow and the day after and the day after. Forward to the front of your mat. So I love it. Do no harm, do no harm, do no harm, do no harm, do no harm. So reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Drop your right knee to the floor. Bring your left hand to your left knee, and then bending your right elbow, reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. So we're going to do the same side bendy thing as we did a moment ago. So pull your right elbow down, and then reach your right hand over towards the left. Pull your right elbow down. If you need to have something underneath your right knee, then do. And then over towards the left. Nice. One more time. Pull your right elbow down. Pull it as far down as you can. And then over towards the left and pause. I'm reaching into my fingers. My palm is facing the floor. And I'm even like bending my front knee a little bit more to lean into the front of my hip as I side bend. Nice. Come all the way down. Hands to the floor. Lengthen that right leg, step back into your plank, knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Cool. So bring both hands over towards the left. So now my left hand is back towards my left hip and my right hand is in front of my chest. And then slowly just push a little bit with your hands. Come back down. Bring both hands over towards the right. Slowly lifting there. What happens when you're side bending and rising? Side bending and back bending. Just travel from side to side. It's like, how would you look down the beach here? Maybe you begin to rise a little bit more as you hear the movement in your body. Side bend, rise. One more time each side. Side bend, rise. Nice. Just rest in the center, head down, rock your bum from side to side. And just feel that, rocking your bum, and then come to pause, let that settle. Just have this idea. I have no idea how it's going to work. So keep your arms where you are and try and walk your feet as far to the left as you can. Arms don't move. Oh, that's so interesting. Breathe into that. Wow, that's really cool. And then walk your feet back to center. And then walk your feet over towards the right. So I'm hitting my screen. Still, I get a sense of, oh, that's really nice. Nice. Come back to center. So cool. It's going to come in tomorrow. I'm going to invent something around that one. Wow, it was really cool. So push back into your downward dog and have a bit of a wiggle. Yeah, the front of my hips really enjoyed that resting on the floor and side bending at the same time. Very cool. So step your right foot forward. Bring both hands to your front knee, rising up. So your back toe is square to the floor. Your hips are facing forward. Lift both arms up towards the ceiling. And then bring your fingers to the back of your head. I'm going to turn again so you can see me. And slowly drop down towards the right. And then reach your right hand down and your left hand up. Nice. Come back to center. Both elbows bend. Over towards the left. And then reach your arms long. So how would you travel really slowly from side to side? Find your version. Remember, do no harm. How could you make this a practice of longevity? Maybe you're sitting in a chair as we do this, and you're just sitting sideways on the chair, so one foot is a little bit back, the other leg is a little bit forward, and you're just reaching through your arms. Do no harm. I love it. I just love it. Cool. Bring both fingers to your head, lean back, look up. Nice. And then bring both elbows down towards your knee. Lean back, look up. And bring both elbows down. Cool. Pause there. Elbows on your knee. Lift your spine a little bit more towards the ceiling, rounding your back. Draw your navel off your spine. No, navel off your thigh. Nice. Hands down. Step forward. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. Other side. So reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor. Just pause there. It's funny. Way back in, what was it? It wasn't deep. It wasn't awe. Wonder. Way back in Wonder, I asked people what they liked. And so forever now, a forward bend is a Nora. A child's pose is a Margaret. A pigeon pose is a Ali or a Catherine. It's funny, I have all these names now in my head of the different people who love different things. A slow sun salutation is a Sinead. Nice. Stepping back with your left foot and drop your left knee down. Again, put something underneath your knee if you wish there. Push down into your knee, rising up. Keep your right hand where it is. Reach your left hand up and over towards the right. And then pull your left elbow down. Notice what you have to balance as you move. Like there's something really incredible in the organization of my pelvis and my legs right now. It's like working very intelligently to keep my balance as I move my arm. Like, I couldn't tell you what you need to do there. You know what to do to find your balance. Find your balance as you rock. Next time you travel over, pause. Palm is facing the floor, long through the left side. Even drop a little bit deeper into your lunge. Super. Both hands come down. Lengthen your back leg. Step back. Step all the way down. Belly to the floor. So bring your right elbow to the floor in front of you so that it's directly underneath your chin. And then bring your left hand over and rise and look down the beach. So my left hand is on the floor, but it's my right elbow that's on the floor. Just pause there. Nice. And then drop down with your head and then bring your left knee up to your left hand and rise again. So it is a deep side bend hip opener. So this is the opening of the front hip, the closing of the left hip. Just feel that. Can you lengthen upwards as gravity side bends into your rib cage? Very nice. All the way down. Bring your left elbow across underneath your chin. Right hand is over towards the right. Rise and look down the beach towards the right side. Get a bit taller. If this feels strong enough, stay here or bring your right knee up to your right wrist in that direction and rise and look down the beach. So the things that will come against this is your left shoulder, is something in your left hip, your left belly, your spine. See, you like really go, oh, I'm gonna soften this so that I can come back tomorrow and practice again. All the way down. Head on the back of your hands, rock. Nice. Push back into your cat and just travel in your cat. So always I've been talking about, move and wellness. But I think do no harm is actually even clearer. It's like not only, find your wellness, but know your limits and the intention behind the push. And then travel in the other direction. The most important thing isn't the practice today, it's the practice tomorrow that's more important. It's turning up again tomorrow is the most important thing. One more time, rocking forward and backwards. Lengthen through your legs. Step the left foot forward between your hands. Both hands to your knee, rising up. So now you're in a crescent lunge. Bring your fingers to the sides of your head. Side bend to the left. Lengthen your arms. So again, maybe you're sitting on a chair as you do this. Side bend to the right. Lengthen your arms. How would you make this really flowy and juicy? How would you feel your neck and torso lengthening and opening? One more time each side. All the organization of your pelvis, of your legs, it's really quite amazing. Bring your fingers to your head, draw back. Rounding forward slowly, elbows to your knee. Rising up, elbows back. Next time you travel forward, pause. Elbows to your knee, pause. Round your back, draw your navel off your thigh. Hands down, step forward, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So grab a chair, or if you're comfortable sitting on the floor, I'm going to come closer for this one. So I was teaching yesterday in NUIG, and we did this amazing moment of horse face neck, and it was just awesome. So sitting comfortably, really feel like you have your ground on the floor. And then slowly just begin to drop your ear down towards the right. And notice how right now you're probably only moving your neck. And now let your ribs also go. And then come back up. Ear down towards the right. And then also let your ribs go. Kind of feel like an avalanche. An avalanche, there's a bit that goes and then there's more that goes. How would you allow that neck, rib cage to be really smooth in how one goes and then the next one goes? Do no harm. You're really noticing your range of possibility. Now slowly turn your head towards the right and then let your ribs turn so your hands slide over, and then turn your head towards the left and then let your body slide over towards the left. Head turns towards the right, slide and follow. Look behind you. Head turns towards the left, slide and follow. Look behind you. Come back to center. So jaw. So you're going to start by sticking your jaw forward and then side and then back and then side. And feel like you're like a horse chewing your cud. Is that a cow? I don't know. And then in the other direction. And then let your whole head. So I'm not turning it yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. So I'm not turning my head to the side in any way. I'm keeping my face forward and I'm trying to move my head and neck in horse face neck and really exaggerate. So as I pull back, I'm really doing a double chin. And as I glide forward, I feel this pull through the lower back in this really amazing way. So keep your face facing forward and then move in the biggest circle that you can. And with your head, change direction. You're lucky you're not on YouTube. Saved for all eternity. Oh, nice. Come back to center and then just do chin back and chin way forward. Chin back and chin way forward. Nice. Roll your shoulders, big circle. Just feel that. And then roll in the other direction. So just come land on the floor. Just land in onto the floor. Just like lie down and pause there. You lying down? Oh, great. Oh, that's a nice yoga mat. So lie down and just pause. Feel your back landing on the floor. Feel how delicious that is. And just feel that, that thing of in do no harm, there is this thing where we are creating a challenge, we're stressing the body very gently, but we're expanding our ability to manage that. And we're expanding our ability to know this is my limit today, but I'm still moving forward. Always moving forward. Do no harm, always moving forward and having a practice for longevity. Love it. Love it. Oh my God, I love it. So stay there on the floor. Just stay and enjoy your day. Do wonderful, amazing things that resource you. Maybe day 2, that thing that we talked about, things that you love doing that you haven't done in ages. Maybe do one of those things today. And Margaret was saying that she's back doing needlepoint. Love it. Love it. I love it. I'm back drawing, which is amazing. Oh, so cool. I love it. It's like a different part of my brain engages. Anyways, enough talking. And I'll see you all tomorrow. And Sunday Yum. How yum is Sunday Yum. And thanks for joining me. Bye.